I would like to welcome you all in the lecture series of the project discussion for MBA and PGDM students. In this session, I am going to discuss top operation management project idea. So I am going to present five important idea which definitely you can use it for your MBA and PGDM projects. Also, even UG level also this project can be used. Okay. So any queries you can mail me. Okay, I can revert you how to develop everything you can mail me. Yes, the first point I would like to inform you that the lean manufacturing implementation in a small scale industry. So inspect the lean manufacturing implementation strategy in small scale industry. That is a project title. So you should know about the lean manufacturing. Okay, because in order to improve the operational efficiency, we are applying one technique called a lean manufacturing. So the idea is apply the lean manufacturing tools to minimize the waste and improve the operational efficiency in a small scale unit. So there are many Navaratna company, they already implemented this lean manufacturing, even a lot of companies, but how it is going to impact in the small scale industry. So I wanted to suggest you some methods to develop the project. It's a zero cost project. So you have to identify a small manufacturing unit nearby the places. So what you can do is you have to map the current process, value stream mapping you have to perform based on a certain metrics. Then identify the types of waste, for example, overproduction, then more waiting time, and there are some defects. Employee underutilization. Those things you might have noticed. Okay. Then implement the lean tool. So for example, you can go for 5S tool. Otherwise, you can go for just-in-time delivery, JAT. Most of the Japanese company, they are adopting JAT, especially Toyota company. Then Kaizen, Kanban, these tools you try to implement. Then you can check. So before applying the lean manufacturing, what is the impact? After applying the lean manufacturing, what is the impact? So you can identify the very small industry, live project, you can do it. Otherwise, based upon the data you can use, you please visit the annual report of Toyota. So accordingly, how they implemented lean manufacturing and what are the success stories of Toyota, you can project it as a a case study project. That is also feasible. Otherwise, you can visit in a small plant with the help of a permission. You can start doing applying the lean manufacturing technique. Correct. So that project you can make it for your final year MBA or PGDM. Even you can go ahead the same thing with your PhD level project as well. So I suggest this topic will be really useful. Those who have selected the operational management. So what are the expected result you will be getting from the lean manufacturing? Like a reduced production time, lower defect rate, cost saving. So you can show financial data. You can increase show the rate of production. Okay. Then you can mention about the defect rate. Everything you can show. Expected conclusion is after implementing the lean tools like a cost effective, then boost efficiency of the small setup is observed, that you can say. Also, I can suggest you that you can compare the different types of tools which is used for the lean manufacturing. That is also another project you can make it. I hope you understood what to do in this particular project. Any queries, you please do let me know. Next is actually regarding a project on inventory management, inventory optimization using ABC and EOQ analysis. So EOQ is nothing but economic order quantity. You might have studied the topic in your operational management subject, even ABC, different type of like inventory. You divided A, B, C. Okay. So the idea behind this project title is use ABC classification and EOQ model to optimize the stock level because the maintaining the inventory is very important, right? So methodology, you collect the inventory data for the past 6 to 12 months in a particular company. Categorize the items using the ABC analysis. You have to apply the ABC analysis, apply the EOQ formula. There is a formula which is applicable to EOQ. Compare before and after the result. Okay, you can show the comparison between before implementing this and after implementing this particular strategy. So the thing is, the reduced holding cost, timely stock replenishment, better cash flow. These are the expected result you have to highlight in the form of graph. Even expected conclusions are proper classification and ordering policies reduce the excess of inventory without impacting the service level. Because maintaining the inventory is one of the major challenge of operational engineers and operational managers. So how you are going to improve the inventory level? How you are going to control the inventory level? So that's a simple project according to the checking the checking the inventory optimization process. So this topic also can be considered for MBA and PGDM process. So it will be really helpful for those who opted operational management. Then reducing turnaround time in hospital operation. It is related to a hospital operational project. optimize the patient admission to discharge process in a hospital. You can take this project as a live project. You try to go for like a the existing process flow, then identify the bottlenecks, then suggest a process re-engineering you have to go for pre-admission forms, digital record keeping, then expected result, shorter patient waiting time, faster bed availability. Some hospital they usually adopt. I have visited one hospital called Apple Hospital in Bangalore. So they are partially adopting this strategy. Already, as soon as we enter, they are going to check everything in a database. Even doctors will available everything in the form of tablet. So more waiting time can be reduced. That is one strategy which I observed. Then expected conclusion is a streamlined hospital process, improve the patient satisfaction and resource utilization. Ultimately, the business process can be improved, even customer satisfaction. That means patients are the customers. They are also like having a good opinion about the hospital. Of course, that is a plus point. Implementing the total quality management TQM in a service organization. That is another project I would like to suggest you. You try to identify the service organization. So do apply the TQM principle in the bank, hotel, educational institution to improve the service delivery. Any service sector, either go for hotel or either you can go for a visit, but get the permission and do it officially. So data collection, everything should be transparent. So define the metrics, customer satisfaction, error rates, any other thing you can add. Collect the baseline data, apply plan, do, checklist cycle. That is called a PDCA cycle. So train the staff on the quality tools. There are different type of quality tools available. You might have heard about the Six Sigma. Likewise, you can identify any quality tools. The results are higher customer satisfaction after implementing the total quality management, even reduced service errors. Most of the service error has been coming to zero. Expected conclusions are TQM improve the service quality, boost the organizational reputation. That you have to explain in the form of either quantitative research or qualitative research. It is better you can explain the form of numerical quantitative research so that result will be more valid. Okay, I think you can manage it. So other important project I would like to suggest you related to supply chain management, supply chain digitalization using ERP tools. So here what you are going to do is, you know what is supply chain management, what is enterprise resource planning. You are going to explain, study how ERP implementation impacts on the supply chain efficiency. Prove that after implementing the ERP, supply chain efficiency has been improved. That is your ultimate goal. So what you can do is identify the ERP features using the procurement, inventory, and distribution. Try to study any one of the ERP. For example, SAP ERP or Microsoft ERP. Interview staff pre and post implementation. That is most important. Conduct the direct interview or conduct the Google form or any other norms. You can do it. So key performance index you have to identify. What are the key performance index? Like lead time, order accuracy, efficiency, etc. So what could be the expected result? Faster order processing, better tracking, and fewer errors. These are the expected result. The conclusion is ERP improve the transparency and responsiveness in the supply chain. Ultimately, that is the expected conclusion. So this is what exactly you need to like prove in the project. Okay, at the end of the result, better go for quantitative so that your result will be more valid. So worst case, you can like in the sense some project you cannot quantify it. You cannot like show in a numerical data. At that time, you can treat this project is that particular project is a qualitative data based on the qualitative. Okay, so finally some graph you are supposed to draw before and after after implementation of ERP in the supply chain you have to show. So every project, some graphical representation with the suitable tables, you have to highlight it. Even make a suitable and valid inference so that your reader will be more more like appreciable for your project. So if you have any queries, you can mail me and I can guide you through mail communication. Happy learning. I request you to subscribe our channel. Also, if you please this video, I request you to like this video. Also, share the video for the stakeholder, those who are working on this domain. I request your valuable comment for the improvement of my channel. Happy learning. Wish you all the very best for your project exam point of view. Thank you.